Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go.
Good night, everyone. Good evening, I should say. And how are you all? Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Oh, man. I'm here. I'm not here in full capacity, that's for sure. But I'm here in the limited capacity that I can be. And very much wanting to be. I've wanted to be here in spirit. You know, I've wanted to be on stream for days now. Tonight is really the first night I feel up to it, to be honest with all of you. Oh, the camera's not on. Here we go. To be honest with all of you, like, the one thing holding me back, it's not my sinuses, okay? Yes, they're full of gunk. They're dripping. Big deal. It's the head pressure. Like, this cold has been so bad that the pressure gets so bad in the top of my head up here, like in the upper temples where, you know, the sinus pressure goes up. It hurts so bad I can't concentrate. Like, I can't even think to myself about anything. There was no way I'd be able to, like, play a video game or sit here and even hang out with you guys. I've been in so much pain this week. And no exaggeration, twice I felt good. And then when this medication ran out, this is the migraine Advil I have here in this bag. Do you see these little gel caps? See them? They're nice, that golden brown color. You see that? So those gel caps are so strong that when I pop one, if I have that insane sinus pressure, within an hour it's completely better. I'm like, oh, it feels so good. So I'll be like, oh, I'm so good, and then it wears off, and then I feel like shit again, you know? And that happened multiple times this week where I thought maybe I could come back today. Maybe I could come back today. It wasn't until last night that I even felt like I was up to making that update video for you guys. That's how bad I felt all week long. I was just so sapped and drained, and I was sleeping constantly, like constant sleep. Today was the first day that I was up all day. I woke up in the morning, and I had a lot of things to do. Making breakfast for my wife and I, because my wife is very sick now. She's as sick as I was back on, like, Monday. She's just starting this cold, and I'm, you know, 4 or 5 days through it. So she feels like I felt on Monday right now. So bad, you know. So I cooked for us, you know, breakfast, and made sure that she was all right, because she's very sick. So I had to make sure she had everything she needed to try to get through the day, you know. Whether that be drugs or liquids or whatever it was. You know, anything for comfort. You know, a cold compress for her forehead. And then I had to arrange for our groceries to show up, which was a nightmare. Our groceries were massively delayed. Yeah, they were massively delayed. They were supposed to be here between like 12 and 4. They didn't show up till almost 5. Even though we were told that they were going to show up on the earlier side. They were prepared at 9 a.m. I got an email at 9 a.m. Oh, your groceries will be there, like, soon. Oh, okay. Where is it? We're waiting because we don't have any food for dinner. Where is the fucking groceries? And they showed up at, like, last minute. So I was running all around the house, putting all the groceries away, and then making dinner for us. So that we could eat, so that I could get ready and we could do a stream tonight. You know? I don't know if this is coronavirus or not. I'm going to assume it is. Like, it seems like a lot of the symptoms are similar. Not all of them, but a lot of them just are very similar. So I'm going to guess that this is like a late strain coronavirus that I've got. Maybe it's not. Maybe maybe I'm just exaggerating or I'm just assuming. But like I said, the only other thing that I've ever had that was this bad in my life was the flu that I had when I was in my 20s. And that was so bad. It was 2 weeks and I lost like 25 pounds because I couldn't eat when I had it. At least now I can eat, but I can't really taste. I can taste acidity, and I can taste salt, if that makes sense. And I can taste a little bit of sweetness of certain kinds, but I definitely can't taste everything. Like, we had these delicious, mouth-watering, fresh, fried egg sandwiches this morning, where I make these eggs over easy with seasoning and a little bit of sprinkled cheese on a freshly toasted bagel, and you crunch it and you go and you bite into it. It's oozing and delicious, and I couldn't even eat it, or I couldn't taste it. Let me put it that way. I couldn't taste it. I was like, this sucks. I know this is delicious food and I need it. But I forced myself to eat it, and it was a good thing because it made me feel good. For dinner here, we had a tomato soup and some bread, like French bread. I dipped in it. That I could taste the tomato soup almost fully. So I think it's weird. I could taste certain things and not others. But I think it has to do with my sinuses and taste buds are both fucked up by this thing right now. You know? I'm just happy that my appetite is back. The first couple days, I felt so sick. I didn't want to eat. You know, there was nothing that was appetizing to me, but I forced myself to eat as much as I could. Now at least my appetite's back. It just sucks I can't taste anything. You know? Anyway. Ugh. Let's see. So things that people are already doing contributions. I might as well shout them out. Slayer, 25 months as a member. Thank you so much, Slayer. It's good to have you here tonight. Just hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I feel better today than I have all week. It doesn't mean I feel good. I don't. But at least I feel able to be here tonight, and I'm hoping that it stays that way. By the way, I must remember between 8 and 8:30 p.m. Pacific time to take this Advil. I must take one of these pills because it will run out, and if I don't take it then, there's potential that all that swelling and pain will come right back. So I must take that between 8 and 8:30 tonight. That's why I have it here live on stream here to take. Live pill popping here on stream. DSP is the GOAT with the $10 super chat. Welcome back, Phil. Thank you. And I know that you had also done a super chat during the days off there. I really appreciate that. DSP is the GOAT. Thank you so much. To the very few people who did, thank you. There's like maybe 5 people who sent me a contribution during my sickness. I appreciate that. You know who you are. No one asked specifically for a shout out or anything, but I know who you are, and thank you for that. What's funny is I was so delirious. What I was trying to tell you guys in the community post that I made, I think it was like Monday, was that even though I wasn't going to be here Tuesday for the Halloween marathon, that stream would still be open. And so if people were planning on maybe doing something like being nice to people and gifting some memberships or whatever on that day, that there was no reason to not still do that, because people might still come by and see if the stream's going on. And I never even said that. Like, I was so delirious on Monday. Like, that's exactly what I wanted to say. And I never said that in any post anywhere. And it's like 3 days later, I'm going back and I'm looking at the posts I made. I said, I thought I had said that. I was seriously delirious for like 2 days. I don't even know what I said and what I did. Dude, I sent my dad an email and I didn't get a response. I was like, oh my God, I must have not sent my dad an email. And then he sent me an email a day later. He's like, I'm so sorry, Phil. I actually meant to respond to you and my email got stuck in my drafts outbox. So just so you know, I did get your email on Monday. You did send it, but I was my fault that you didn't get the response. So I don't even know what's going on. Like, I feel like I lost 3 entire days of my life, you know? I'm so confused. But I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back tonight and playing games with you guys. Oh, my God. You're going to hear a lot of noises tonight. You're going to hear this. You're probably going to see me blow my nose. Nothing you can do about that. You're going to hear me, clear my throat, possibly snorting. I can't do anything about it, man. You know, I'm sick. I'm trying to get out of this. Oh, man. Who communicates with parents by email in 2023? You could do calls. Me, because I was sick. I couldn't call anyone. I told you, I couldn't even do anything coherently. So I wanted to write, because normally I would call my parents, and I was so sick I didn't call them, because I couldn't even really talk. So I wrote my dad a quick email on Monday. I was like, Dad, just so you know, I didn't call because I'm really sick. I'm trying to get better. And, I don't want you to think that anything's horrible or anything here, but I am really sick. That's why I didn't call you. And that was it. I call my parents every week. I call my parents once a week, Ellipsian. How do you not know this? How dare you? You know what, Ellipsian? 2 demerits for you tonight. Just because you said that, because you don't know that I call my parents regularly every week, that I've done for years and years ever since I moved out here, 2 demerits. You deserve it. Okay. Oh, my nose. I couldn't text because my parents do not text. That's correct. My parents do not text at all. I either have to call or I can email my dad. That's it. My mom doesn't use a cell phone whatsoever, and my dad has a cell phone and doesn't text and doesn't know how to do it. I'm serious. Trust me, I would send them a text. I thank you all for your well wishes. People are being very nice right now. I thank you all for your well wishes. I can't address everyone because there's a lot of people saying nice things. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Okay, tips. Let's see here. $1 tip came in. Someone says, oh, this was from Dr. Oink. He says, the detractors are very upset when you don't stream because their lives are obsolete. Oh, I know. Because what happens is when I'm not streaming, they have to think up stuff, like make stuff up to talk about because there's nothing to talk about. They're so incredibly bored with the fact that I'm not here that, you know. But that's what I mean. Like, they act like they want me to be shut down constantly, and they do awful things to hurt me because that's the part of their own created lolcow culture, is that they think they can hurt someone and get away with it and laugh at it, right? But what they don't realize is that if I actually did go away forever, that they would have nothing to talk about, right? There'd be nothing going on at all. They're fucking idiots. So, but I know, I'm well aware of all, you know, all the nonsense, but I pay no attention to any of it. Like, seriously, people send it to me, I delete it right away. I don't care about what the fuck those idiots are saying or doing. I could not give two shits about what they said about these last few days. I'm you know, I know I was sick as a dog, and that's where I've been. And by the way, for the record, we will be talking about the future very shortly. We'll be talking about, gee, what happens now? Because, Phil, you missed so many streams. What happens with the React Show? What happens with the Halloween Marathon? What happens with the playthroughs? We're going to talk about all that. Not tonight. Tonight, I want to play Alan Wake 2. I've been dying to play this game all week. It's such a good game. We played 10 hours of it. And then I've been wanting to play it ever since, and I haven't been able to play it all week. And I'm like, every day I'm thinking about it. I'm like, dude, I cannot wait to jump back in. So that's what it's about tonight. It's not about talking about all those other topics. I think we'll figure that shit out later. I wanna play Alan Wake tonight, okay? Okay. People person, I already have my taste coming back, so you can relax. Anyway, I received a $50 anonymous tip to start tonight. Wow. Thank you, whoever this is. Don't know who it is. Oh, by the way, I didn't change the animations back yet. I changed the background very quickly, but I have not changed any of the animations back yet. So bear with me. Tonight we're going to have Halloween animations, but I will try to change these back to the more generic ones for tomorrow as we get back into stuff, as long as I feel up to streaming tomorrow, that is, I should say. Yeah. Did that work, by the way? Because, yeah, there it is. We'll change these back for tomorrow. Or back to more generic ones tomorrow. Okay? So thank you for an anonymous $50 tip. And don't worry, tonight I'm not talking about money or anything like that. You don't have to worry about that. You know me, I'm a transparent guy, and I'm going to talk about it eventually. I'm going to say about, you know, how this affects me, because it affects me in a really bad way, but I don't care about that shit tonight. I just want to play the game. Okay? I got a $10 tip. Wow, thank you from Canadian Kirk. Welcome back. What comes of the Halloween costume? We'll talk about this, not tonight. I literally just said that. We're not going to talk about that stuff tonight. Okay? Tonight, it's about hanging out and having a good time with this game and enjoying it. And then we'll tackle everything else, possibly tomorrow, because I don't know how I'm going to feel. I don't even know if we're doing the podcast tomorrow. It might be tomorrow we just do gameplay. We just do gameplay streams and no podcast, because maybe I'm going to start later. You got to understand something, guys. I'm taking care of myself and my wife now, because my wife is super duper sick. So I have to take care of her and do everything else in the house at the same time, while now I also have to try to stream. So it's like I'm doing even more work than I used to. So I might not even be able to do the podcast for a bit. We'll see. Excuse me. We'll go from there. We'll see what happens, though. Okay? By the way, I was going to say, do I have any cough drops if I need them? I do. They're over there. I don't think I'll need them, though. I think I'll be all right. Thank you all again. Everyone is individually saying, you know, welcome back and good to see you and hope you feel better. I appreciate that. I can't address every comment. There's too many of them. I appreciate that, though. Elsky, thank you. Re-upping the membership for 26 months. So we're going to start in a second. Okay? I'm going to start in a second here. But Just so you guys know, I'm going to have to blow my nose tonight. There's nothing you can do about it. You just got to put up with it. It's disgusting. I'll turn around when I do it like this. I'll do this. Just like that. So you don't, that way you don't have to see it. Okay? Oh, it's not that bad, actually. It wasn't that bad. I thought it was worse than it was. It's because my nose is runny, too. My nose is running as well as stuffy, so it's like everything at once. You know, it's disgusting. Ugh.
I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.